Hello everyone, welcome to A Garden a Day with Maidenbrock Gardens, where we explore the world one garden at a time. Today is May 20th. Oh my goodness, you absolutely must see the rose arches in today's garden. Today we are exploring the Helen S. Kaman Rose Garden in Elizabeth Park in West Hartford, Connecticut. The Helen S. Kaman Rose Garden was the first municipal rose garden in the United States, making it America's oldest public rose garden. It was also the first official test garden for the American Rose Society, gaining that designation in 1912. If you've been listening to our little podcast every day, and I know you do, you'll remember that we just explored a test garden for the American Rose Society just a few days ago. It was the International Rose Test Garden at Washington Park in Portland, Oregon. That was episode 137 on May 17th. Theodore Worth, Hartford's superintendent of parks at the time, gets proper credit for the garden's design. He was responsible for implementing the stunning rose arches that elevate this rose garden to an ethereal status. They reach their peak bloom around mid-June and continue their beautiful show through July. The garden began with about 190 varieties of roses and has expanded over time to now include more than 15,000 rose bushes of 800 varieties. There are old and new roses, ramblers, climbers, hybrid tea, and many others. In the center of the garden is a gazebo covered in Virginia creeper. Benches surround the gazebo and allow visitors a nice spot to sit and take in the beauty of the garden. The Rose Garden today is the third largest rose garden in the United States. The garden is managed by the Elizabeth Park Conservancy. In 2020, they named the garden in honor of the first president of the Conservancy, Helen S. Kaman. By the 1970s, the Rose Garden had fallen into disrepair, and the city of Hartford could not allocate funds to keep it going. A group of concerned Hartford residents got together and formed the Friends of Elizabeth Park to save the Rose Garden. They succeeded, and once the Rose Garden was safe, they expanded their mission to preserve the entire park, the gardens, the grounds, and the historic structures. They host a popular summer concert series, garden workshops, and a gardening lecture series, as well as provide tours of the park's gardens and hold plant sales. The Rose Garden is a popular spot for weddings. 15 to 20 weddings take place in the garden each weekend during peak season. When asked why he wanted to plant a rose garden, Superintendent Worth replied, "Roses bring joy to the public." And that they do. Well, that's about it for today's garden visit. Join me here tomorrow to find out where we're going next. Thank you for listening today, and thank you for listening every day. If all goes well, I'll be right back here tomorrow. See you then.